The candle is lit. The silk curtain stirs. And time begins to drift like incense smoke. Let us return now to a land of quiet wisdom, to a house of scrolls and ceremony, to the Han dynasty. The year is around 35 CE, and in a quiet town called Unling, a baby girl opens her eyes to moonlight filtered through bamboo screens. Her name is Ban Zhao, born into a world of men, but destined to shape how the empire remembered itself. Her home was a courtyard of balance, jade green moss on stone paths, bronze bells over lacquered doors, and rows of bamboo scrolls tied with red silk threads. Her father, Ban Biao, was a scholar statesman, a man who traced the rise and fall of emperors with ink-stained fingers. He taught that history was not just memory, but medicine, a salve for disorder, a way to make sense of the now. Her mother, never named in official records, is remembered only in quiet gestures. A whisper of camellia oil, a steady hand weaving silk, a presence felt more than spoken. And her brother, Ban Gu, bright, confident, already composing verses in the style of the ancients. He would become her greatest teacher and fiercest advocate. In this home, daughters were not hidden. They listened. They learned. The Han Empire stretched like a dragon over rivers and mountains, a web of trade roads, watchtowers, and walled cities. At its heart was ritual. Every household observed the rhythms of the seasons, sweeping tombs in spring, honoring ancestors in autumn, morning bows to the family altar, evening tea under the plum tree. Women were expected to uphold these rhythms, to bear sons, to keep harmony, to speak little and be obedient. But the Ban family was different. In their garden, women spoke of poetry and virtue. They recited the Book of Rites along with the Book of Odes. Ban Zhao's mother believed that wisdom made better wives, and Ban Biao agreed. So, while most girls practiced embroidery, Ban Zhao practiced writing her name. Zhao, meaning shining or illuminated, a fitting name for a girl who would one day shine light on all others. Life in Han China moved to a graceful rhythm. At dawn, the city stirred. Vendors shouted softly over baskets of rice cakes. Fathers lit incense. Children chased chickens between rooftops. Breakfast was a bowl of warm congee, maybe a boiled egg, maybe pickled turnip. Men in dark robes walked to court. Women folded laundry with hands that knew both discipline and longing. The homes were built with symmetry. Wooden beams, tiled roofs, paper screens. Courtyards open to the sky, where rain fell like poetry. And within one such home, Ban Zhao sat quietly, watching her brother grind ink, listening to her father speak of the past, and wondering, even then, if words could be wings. One night, a banquet was held in her grandfather's memory. Candles flickered in low bowls. Musicians played zithers in a slow, pentatonic hum. The elders drank chrysanthemum wine and whispered stories of dynasties long gone. Ban Zhao sat cross-legged in a corner, a scroll resting in her lap. A visiting tutor turned to her and said, "What does the child of the historian know of history?" She answered softly, that it moves like water, that it remembers where it came from, and that silence, too, is a kind of record. There was laughter, yes, but also respect. That night, her uncle would say to Ban Biao, "She is watching the world. Teach her how to name it." Tonight, she is still only a child, but already the stars lean closer when she dreams. Ban Zhao's path begins not with triumph, but with stillness. in the scent of ink, in the sound of brush on silk, in the breath before a word takes shape. Tomorrow, we will walk beside her through those earliest lessons, in language, in loss, in love. But for now, let your breath slow, let your thoughts soften, let the old world gather gently around you. You are in Anling now, and the girl with the shining name is near. Good night from the House of Barnes.